Hi, I'm Tania Glenn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the Devil's Playground, also known as the Trifecta of Self-destruction. Hi, I'm Tania Glenn. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that I have termed the Devil's Playground, also known as the Trifecta of Self-destruction. So in my career, I have worked with a lot of really horrible traumas, and I always tell folks that there's this thing called the Devil's Playground after a trauma. And I warn them ahead of time, especially as I'm coming in to help them out or treat the trauma, that these are the things to avoid. So what happens after trauma is people drink copious amounts of alcohol, they don't get rest, and they skip the gym. The reason this happens is because, number one, they feel like they need alcohol to cope because it's so bad. You know, if you have over time basically used alcohol to cope, you go to that. The lack of rest is because you're triggered or because things are so hectic that you don't allot enough time to get sleep. And then people skip the gym, usually after a bad trauma. Like the first day they're sore and tired, and the second day they just don't want to go outside, and the third day maybe it's on the news and they don't want to be seen at the gym. And then day 72 it's another excuse, and day 115 it's another excuse. So here's the thing. After a trauma, your self-care is super, super important. So don't give in to the Devil's Playground. What I want you to do is I want you to, if you consume alcohol, do it in moderation. Don't get intoxicated, right? The other thing about drinking to fall asleep is that as soon as you sober up, your brain is going to wake you up. So if that's 3 a.m., then you're up. So use alcohol in moderation. Try to get plenty of rest. It may not be that you can get really good, decent, continuous rest, but build in naps as you restore yourself throughout the next few days, and catch up on that sleep the way you can through basically, maybe it may be short snippets at night, and it may be naps during the day. And number 3, do not skip the gym. Do not stop working out. What I want you to do is I want you to get yourself into the gym. You may go light that day. It may not be the best workout ever, but don't stop doing that. I cannot tell you how important this is. When I come into situations and I've had the luxury of warning first responders, hey, here's what I need you to do, and everybody does those 3 self-care things, what happens is they bounce back super fast. We hit the trauma with EMDR and they're good to go. And I see this all the time. You guys, I also see the alternative, which is really lousy self-care. And what happens is people just don't bounce back as quickly. So please manage this. Avoid the Devil's Playground, the Trifecta of Self-destruction, and be very, very diligent in your self-care when you're involved in a traumatic event that overwhelms you. If you have any questions, if you want to suggest topics, please go to my website, www.taniaglenn.com. Shoot me an email. I'd love to hear about topics that you'd like to address. Thank you so much for everything you do. You guys stay safe.